year 3 for you? Just have the past 2 years just gone by?
They have flown by. They've flown by really fast. It feels like yesterday I was just getting off that bus and walking into the stadium when we used to be in the stadium every day. It's been a blessing to be here. I'm grateful for it, and I've loved my time here.
Brenton, is the excitement that we are hearing about around here, is it real?
It is real. I'm a real player. I mean, the whole team, man, we're real. We come out here every day and we do what we're supposed to. We get these details down. We're going to be a great team. That's the most important thing. I always talk about it is getting the small details down, and when we keep doing that every day and keep putting one foot in front of the other, everything's going to take care of itself.
When we talked to you back in January, you were saying there were some things you wanted to work on during the offseason. What were those things, and where are you at on those?
Mostly it was just route running things, like getting in and out of my cuts and just being more efficient running. And I definitely did that. Spent a lot of time this offseason working really hard, 2 workouts a day. So I'm excited for what it's going to do for me.
When this team let go of Evan Engram, did you feel like that was their way of saying they have total confidence in your ability?
Most definitely, yeah. I think that they told me that they have confidence in me. But like I said, I'm just going to come out here every single day and put one foot in front of the other and let my work pay off for itself.
What was your relationship like with Evan, and what did you learn from it?
I have a great relationship with Evan. I still have a great relationship with Evan. I can go to him for whatever I want, and he can do the same with me. That's the type of relationship that we built the 2 years that we spent here together, and I'm grateful for E, man. I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in right now if it wasn't for him, so I'm super thankful.
When I look at this receiver room, De'Ami Brown, Brian Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter, you have to believe that so much attention will be paid to them that it should open up the door for you. Does that excite you?
Yeah, it excites me. It's exciting to play with great players, you know. They come out here every day, and y'all see them. They make plays, so it just makes me want to go out there and go even harder and make plays for the team as well. So it's super exciting. They're playmakers.
What do you like about this offense? How do you think it suits your strengths?
My favorite thing about this offense is that they ask me to do everything. It's not like I'm a one-dimensional player. I pride myself on being able to do everything, and I think that this offense asks me to do that. So I'm super excited for that. I know I can do a lot of things. My versatility is my biggest thing. It always has been, and I'm looking forward to showing that.
When you hear Liam and Grant talk about how versatile you are, how you have very high expectations for this upcoming season, how much of a confidence boost is that? How much do you like hearing that from your new coaching staff?
I mean, it's exciting, but I think that what I do is I'm my biggest critic, so it's cool to hear from everybody, but I'm the hardest on myself. I'm going to push myself as much as I want to push myself, and that's how it's always been.
Your tight ends coach is last one, sorry. Your tight ends coach stayed on. Is it nice to have a familiar face like him here?
It definitely is nice to have a familiar face. He's a great coach, and I mean, he brings the intensity every single day, and that's what I love about him is that he always comes and he's the same guy every single day.
Kind of switching those gears a little bit, the energy around here has kind of been the buzzword we've heard from all the players. It's just a little different. Obviously, 1 year last year with you, but how would you describe, I guess, the difference in, I guess, the energy out here on the field, even these practices that you've had thus far?
I just think we're coming out here competing. We know what we're capable of, and I mean, obviously, everybody knows what happened last year. We're not happy about that. We know what we're capable of, and we want to be way better than that. So it's like I said, man, it's just about coming out here every single day and putting one foot in front of the other. And if we continue to do that, I think the sky's the limit.
Talked to you a bunch last year, and you always had the same mentality. You approach practice as if you're going in, you approach games as if you're going in. But it's got to be a little bit different. Obviously, you've kind of got that tight end one title on you now. Is there a little bit of a different approach, maybe a little more intense focus coming up?
Yeah, I think so for sure. I mean, call it what you want, but it's a different type of weight on your shoulders. It's a different type of discipline that comes with it. And obviously, it's my first time doing this, so I'm still learning right now. Like this OTAs, this is a process for learning. So I think that this period right here has taught me a lot so far, and it gives me a good stepping stone to go into camp and go into the season. So obviously, there's still a lot that I want to get better at, and preparing being one of those things. So I'm excited to go into camp now with what I do know and how to approach everything.
How are you?
Feel like even with the kind of the not necessarily minimum, but with the few reps that you got last year, obviously in game action, do you feel like that helped you sort of kind of adapt a little bit more? So now you kind of have a little bit more of an expectation of what to expect.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I think think I went out there and I got my feet wet. That's what I'll just say. Like, I mean, like, I did a little bit. I didn't do too much, but I went out there and got my feet wet. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have the ball in my hands, and I know what it's like to be in Everbank Stadium, you know. So, yeah, I mean, it was a good feeling, but I'm excited for what's to come.
Penn State obviously known for producing good tight ends. Could you just talk about what it means to play tight end there, and do you still have relationships with those guys?
Of course, man. We work out all summer long together. We're brothers. None of us would have got this far if it wasn't for each other. So I'm excited. Obviously, Pat Fryermuth, I was in the room with him. Theo Johnson, the Giants, and then Tyler Warren's with the Colts now. So I'm excited that we get to play them 2 times a year, and I get to see one of my best friends, man. So just tradition, man, legacy, lineage. That's what we wanted to do when we got there, and it's just about continuing to build onto that and then being great players in the NFL.
Thank you, sir.
I got one more for you. Just want to kind of circle back a little bit. Obviously, talking about Evan. You know, when you found out that he was obviously going in a different direction. Did you guys have a conversation? What was that conversation like?
Yeah, I mean, me and E, like I said, we have a great relationship. We were actually together in Atlanta the next morning when it happened. So he just spoke his words to me and what he told me and how it's a business at the end of the day, and we know that. We have a great relationship, but like I said, at the end of the day, it's a business, and we know that. So it's just about going forward now and being the best versions of ourselves, and obviously we still have that relationship. So like I said, we can reach out to each other whenever and talk, man, if we have anything on our minds.
Just how thankful were you by the way he embraced you last year? You know, a lot of times, rookies may come into a situation where their vet might not necessarily embrace him the way he did, but he was always very complimentary of you. Always saw you guys working together. How thankful are you for kind of, just how he helped you adjust kind of in a new league?
Man, words don't describe, honestly. I'm super thankful for that, because that was one of the things that I had when I was coming in, because we didn't know if he was going to be on the team. We didn't know if he was going to be off the team. So I'm super thankful for that, because he didn't have to do that. And, being in his position and in his shoes, he already has a lot to deal with. So like I said, I'm super thankful for it. I wouldn't be here without him.